Hello there, I'm Jeanette Lane, a craft designer at CraftStash, and in today's video I wanted to share some dies from Creative, which is a brand exclusive to CraftStash. And I don't know, sometimes there's so many releases, so many new dies, so many new products out that you sometimes might miss some of these, so I wanted to bring these to your attention. We've got two collections. So we've got the Creative Essentials from Creative, and these are box dies, which are really, really affordable. And I'm going to die cut and assemble some of these in this video so that you can see how wonderfully they cut, how easy they are to assemble. And then we also have the Creative Dies Plus gift box collection. And of course, there's more on the website. There's more to the collection, but I couldn't bring all of those with me today. Otherwise, this video would be really long. But there's a cracker. We've got a pillow box. We've got this gorgeous little pyramid box as well. So let me get to die cutting and show you all these in action. Now for my die cutting machine, I'm going to be using the Sizzix Big Shot Plus because this has a 9-inch platform. But I also have my Sizzix Fold Away on hand because some of these box dies can fit through the 6-inch platform. Now usually with box dies, you do always need to have the wider platform to, so that they run through your machine. But for some of these, like the pyramid box die, these do fit through the smaller platforms. So I know sometimes as you only own a 6-inch platform and you want a box die, but they don't fit through your machine. So that can be a little frustrating. So thankfully, some of these Creative Dies Plus gift boxes do fit through the smaller machines. So that's great. So this one, for example, this is the pyramid box die. So this would fit, fits nicely, perfectly through your smaller die cutting machine, as well as the pillow box. The pillow box, it barely fits. So you can get away with using the pillow box die on your smaller die cutting machine. So let me just show you. It's a tight fit, but it does actually work. So that's really exciting because then that way you can just use a regular die cutting machine. And this is the cracker box, and that also fits through the 6-inch platform. So really excited about that. Now the Creative Essential boxes, these do not fit through the 6-inch platform. You do need a 9-inch platform die cutting machine. All right, so I'm going to start off with the pillow box die set. So this is a piece of A4 size cardstock. It's got a gold pearlescent kind of finish. It's absolutely stunning. And then I just want to die cut these additional pieces. So these serve as little tags that can be added to your pillow box. So here's an example of one. So I die cut the star a few times and just added it, made it kind of dimensional. There we go. And then just put some twine onto my box. Super easy, tied a little bow, and my box was ready really quickly. Like, it's unbelievable how fast you can die cut these and assemble them. So we've got this little itty bitty die right here, this little circle die, and that's gonna make the little hole in our tag. So you just place that wherever you want your tag. So here is our die cut. You can see the score lines there, and this is where you do your folds. Now to assemble my box, there's two adhesives that I recommend. Cosmic Shimmer Acrylic Glue, dries clear glue. So you just put a little line here and just hold it in place. I like it because it's fast drying and it really holds. But I also love using double-sided red liner tape, and this is great for assembling boxes because you have these little nice strips, just a little thin strip, and that fits right along our edge right there, our closing edge. And then we just snip it. And you remove the release paper. And what I love is that you can fit quite a few things in this box. You can fit a gift card, you can fit some handmade jewelry, you could fill some washi tape. And here's our pillow box all assembled. You just open it up, close it back down on those crease lines, and you've got a nice little pillow box. So I'm gonna add some ribbon to my pillow box now that it's assembled. But before I tie my knot, I want to thread my little tag in there. And then I can continue tying my bow. And here's my box all complete. It's got my ribbon, has my little tag, and I love how easy and quick it is to assemble. And what's really fun is you can also layer these up and tie them all together and give that to somebody, like 3 little gifts in there, all in a stack. How cute would that be? Now let's do this box. This is from the Creative Essentials, and we'll have all of these linked for you below. So what I love about this one is that it has little handles when you assemble it, so super cute. Okay, so here's our die and here's our paper. So you can't put your die like this because you need it at an angle. Otherwise, it's gonna be too big and you're gonna think, what's going on? So just put it at an angle and then run it through your machine. So here it is, and all I'm going to do is just fold these score lines. So now that you've got all your folds, next we want to add the adhesive to these tabs. So these tabs are going to go in the side of the box. So what I want to do is put the adhesive along the outside edge. So I'm going to flip this over and grab my red liner tape. I feel like this tape is absolutely essential if you are going to be assembling any type of box because it holds really, really well. It's a really strong adhesive, but also it's so easy to just cut these little strips and put them on the tabs that just hold all the box together. It's so easy and so quick. Okay, so I've removed the release paper, and all I'm going to do is just put this box together. So line these up edge to edge. So there we've got our first edge done. And then this one here, make sure it's lined up properly. There's our third edge and our last edge. Here's what the box looks like. So we've got our adhesive in there. It's all good, ready to go. So now what we want to do is just line up the flaps with the handles. So these ones, they line up perfectly. And then we just bring down the flaps with the slits on them right on top. And we're done. Look how cute that tiny little box is. It's adorable. And I've added some twine, just wrapped it around, tied a little bow at the top, and look how cute that is. Perfect for a gift. And these are great for all occasion. You know, this isn't just for Christmas. Next, I want to show you the pyramid box die because it's one of my favorites. So this is a Creative Dies Plus. And I'm going to be using my Big Shot Plus, but like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is a die that will fit through your 6-inch platform die cutting machine. So that's really great news. Now this box comes with these additional triangles, and if you're wondering what those are, so what you can do is layer a patterned cardstock. So you can die cut a piece of patterned cardstock with your triangle, and then you can mat and layer it on top of each triangle here on your pyramid. So that'll give you some nice interest, but you can also die cut an aperture and then cover it up with acetate. So then you can have a see-through box. What I've done here is taken the scalloped triangle die included in the pyramid gift box collection set, and I've just die cut that from gold. So I used gold that I used on the pillow box from earlier and just layered that up just so you can see the options of what you can do with this box. So now that that's glued, I can assemble this, and what I'm going to do again is just fold all the score lines. And then we're going to add adhesive to our tabs. And I also don't want to forget to mention the die cut triangles here. So I used the triangle in the set to die cut these apertures, and you can line these with acetate so that your treats don't fall out. But then you have a completely little see-through box, peekaboo box, and you can show the gift inside, give a little sneak peek of what's inside your box. So really nice. Now for the pyramid box, you have the option of adding the adhesive along the tabs. So you would add the adhesive on every tab and then glue your box together. But you can also skip that option. So you can skip the adhesive and just thread this together with some thread or baker's twine or ribbon. So here is the completed box, and I haven't added any adhesive to the tabs there. All I did was thread some twine through each little hole and then tied a knot with a bow at the top. And look how cute that is. Here's something else that you can do with the pyramid box that's really fun. So I've assembled a second pyramid, and I didn't die cut the apertures on this one. I just layered the golden scallop triangle there. And once they were assembled, I just glued the two together, and I formed a little diamond. It can even be a bauble, but that would be really fun to put a gift underneath here and also on top for a friend or a loved one. So that's another fun option that you can do with the pyramid box. Here is another box. This is another takeaway box, and this is more traditional kind of takeaway box without the little handles like the one from earlier. So all I'm going to do is take some adhesive, and I'm going to just put some along the tabs. So right there and down here. And then we're just going to close these tabs up. And then this one here, this tab here goes tucked in underneath there. Okay, so our takeaway box is assembled, and this is always the trickiest part for me with any takeaway box. I struggle to close it. So we're going to close this flap down, that one, and then we're gonna bring in these two sides, and then we're going to just tuck that one into the bottom slit. And our box is nice and closed. Look how cute that is. So here is our box. It's all nice and sealed. And now to add a little bit of interest, I have some green yarn here. So all I'm going to do is wrap it once, and then I'm going to crisscross at the bottom, crisscross applesauce, and then bring it back up to the top and tie a bow. Look how fun and festive that is, and it was so easy and quick. So here's another box. This is a Creative Essentials box, and I'll make sure to have all of these boxes listed for you in the video description. So I'll have those important links because you need to take a look at the prices on all of these boxes. You are not going to believe how inexpensive, how affordable these are. So what I'm doing, just adding some adhesive on these tabs right there so that we can assemble our box. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I really like this particular box because it's really sturdy once you assemble it. Like, it's not going to budge. It's not going anywhere. It's perfect for something, a real treasure, a valuable treasure that you want to put in this box. So I've removed the release paper, and now I can just line up those tabs. So right there, and one here, and then one in there, right there, and the last one. And then to finish off, we just push these inside. So those other longer tabs that we have, we push those inside, and then we collapse these sides there. And then we have a really sturdy box to work with. And then we also get the lid here. So all we do there is, again, just crease these and add a little bit of adhesive on these four corners. So I'm going to use my liquid adhesive for that, just because it's a lot quicker that way. So right in there on that corner. And then we just tuck these inside and just hold them for a few seconds till the glue sets, and then we'll have our lid. What's great about these little boxes is that you can cut out multiples and just build a fun stack of boxes. I hope that you enjoyed this boxy themed video. I can't believe how quick and easy these boxes are to assemble. And I will have the links to the box collections, the creative collection, in the video description. So make sure you check that out, because you're going to be wowed not only by the designs, but by the prices as well. They're unbelievable. So thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in a video real soon.